Arts Center, we might as well learn a little bit about barbershop while we're here. So if you haven't heard barbershop before, we're in 4-part, a cappella, so unaccompanied. And the lead, or melody, of what you would maybe sing on your own if you were singing the song, that's Jerry, he sings the lead. And then the rest of us just fill in around him with the harmony parts. So Chuck sings bass, so he's down here and anchoring everybody and making the sound grow. John over here sings tenor, so he's singing the high part, usually above the lead. And I'm singing baritone, and I'll range between bass and tenor, usually. So the 4 parts together make a barbershop chord, barbershop harmony. That's what we do.
Took a walking past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight from within the dim light cast. 2 silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Put his arms around your waist, held you tight, kisses I could almost taste. In the night, wondered why I'm not the guy. The silhouettes on the shade, I couldn't hide the tears in my eyes. Silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, lost control and rang your bell. I was sore, let me in or else I'll be down your door. When the 2 strangers who had been 2 silhouettes on the shade said to my shock, you're on the wrong block. Watch down to your house with wings on my feet. Loved you like I've never loved you, my sweet. Vowed that you and I would be 2 silhouettes on the shade of our days. 2 silhouettes on the shade. Silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, 2 silhouettes on the shade.
We are Heartbeat Quartet.
Heartbeat Quartet. And from your side over, first and last names, please.
Barry Lajeunesse, I sing baritone.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Whittigig, bass.
Jerry Foster, lead. John Holland, tenor.
You know, we love to sing, and we love to harmonize. And this style of music, this genre of music, has a lot of intricate chords. It's a challenge to sing. Barbershop typically is sung without sheet music in front of you, so we memorize all the notes and words. And so there's that extra challenge to singing this. Some of us also sing in other choruses, but that extra challenge of being able to learn the music, notes and words, and sing it without and perform it basically is our goal.
Now we're in a historical place here with the Callander Museum. We have the barbershop here. Tell me a little bit about the history of Barbershop Quartet.
In the 1940s, there was a fellow named O.C. Cash, in one of the southern states. I forget where. Anyway, there was a group of men at the time who got together and did kind of just what we're doing. They loved singing, they loved harmony, and they got together and they sang. And eventually, people became interested. They formed their own club, and that led to the formation of the Barbershop Harmony Society. And since then, the Barbershop Harmony Society has grown into many chapters throughout North America, and actually spread. There's barbershop societies or barbershop organizations all around the world at this point. So it really grew out of that love of music and the desire to just share the harmonies with 3 other guys.
I probably can give you a little bit of history. Chuck and I started a quartet in the late 90s, I would say, something like that. And but regardless of what we think, it's always simple to get 4 guys together. It never is. So 2 guys left our quartet, and we recruited these other fellows, and that's worked out pretty good. And I think the last time that or we started this quartet specifically was in the early 2000s, wasn't it? Yeah. So we've been close to 20 years that we've been together. And the advantage of that, of course, is that we get to know each other, and we get to know what each of us are going to do and how we might react and so forth. So that's just, and it becomes a little bit social, but it becomes a bit of a challenge just to do the best we can, enjoy ourselves, and sing on some special occasions.
I enjoy it when we sing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight." It's a more current song. It's one that even children often will know, because of the Lion King and so on. So that one kind of gets people involved.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably go the same thing, yes. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Happy Together is always good too, yes. That's more modern one.
We sang one here just recently, a good old a cappella, and that really brings out the intricacies of singing. And I think I like that one. And we have to work pretty hard to do that one properly. I'm not sure we do that yet, but eventually.
I like them all. But I like a lot of the Beatles stuff that has been put into 4-part harmony, which is really nice. Yes. But I think what's become our signature song is "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" And it's one that we've done many times. And I just love the harmonies. In fact, when I was asked to join these guys, when Jerry called me, and I went over to his place, and they were talking about, one of the things they talked about doing was, and learning was, "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" And I remember hearing the Lion King music, and I remember hearing Elton John sing it, and I thought, I wish I could sing that in 4-part harmony. And it hooked me. When they said, we're going to do this, I was immediately part of the group, because I didn't want to miss the opportunity to sing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" So it's got a special place in my heart.
Right on, right on. If people are interested in having you perform at one of their events, is there a charge? What do you do it for, and how do they contact you?
Yeah, that as far as a fee goes, that varies. We have performed for a fee, and we performed as a goodwill gesture as well. So they can contact us. They can email me, or email me is probably the best thing. And we just can really try and understand what it is they're looking for, and figure out how long they would like to see us there, and if we're all available to sing. So it starts with an email, really.
Now, who do they contact?
So it's be to me, Barry, Lajeunesse, BLAJEUNESSE. So that's B Lajeunesse @cogeco.ca.
Perfect.